me and people are like, well, you put information out there, what do you expect? No, I say, I did coke once. People, you're a cokehead. You and your boyfriend are cokeheads. Do you see the difference? That's the difference.
I look like crap. Look at my hair. Look at my hair. The color's already worn off. Yes, I know my pupils are huge right now. I'm probably still have stuff in my system. I don't know. Like, I don't know what's going on. Oh no, I smoked a J to relax. It's so relaxing out here. It's like quiet. So what happened was, he knows I'm struggling. He kept licking. Look at, it's irritated here. That's from him licking the IV site where they put the IV. And look what I still have on my leg. It's from the EKG. So I'm not focusing on too much on the negativity, but it's just that, like, I find the addiction shaming disgusting. Like, and don't tell me it's not addiction shaming, because I've had people message my family members and be like, your daughter's a crackhead, or you're a chunky junkie. That's real. That's real. That's so nice.
Did you just call me a chunky junkie? You fucker. You junkie. Sorry, that was a funny name.
Anyways, not just that, but what happened was, so last night, I'll tell you the story. Last night, there we go. Last night,
I relapsed. So, you know the
video where I was like, tea time? I didn't take anything that day. But I relapsed like the day before.
So, it was probably still in my system.
So I relapsed yesterday and ended up doing way too much. Like, to the point where it was like all night, and it was just like, so this is like probably going to be triggering to talk about because it talks about drug abuse. So I just wanted to let you know. I'm going to be telling like what happened.
Hi, basic. I'm doing a lot better.
So I did way too much. I pretty much did like a total of like 4 grams. I bought like 8 grams, 7 grams, and
I ended up like flushing the rest of it this morning with my uncle on the phone.
So what happened was, you never realize how lonely addiction is, or like struggling is mentally, until you reach out and ask for help from people around you. So like, something so simple, but something I never wanted to do. I never wanted to burden somebody with something like this, because this is heavy. Like, if you have somebody who's an addict in your life, it's a heavy thing to deal with. You know what I mean? It's like really, really, really heavy to deal with. So,
Hi, Marissa.
By the morning, I was just like at my desk, and like I looked at myself in the mirror, and I was just like, oh my god, like, what am I doing? Like,
don't do drugs. If you're doing it, stop it. Get some help.
This is bad. I called, tried getting a hold of my mom, but I think she was still sleeping. It was pretty early. So everyone I tried to get a hold of was sleeping, obviously. So, but BB called me back first, and he's such an amazing person, you guys. Like, as a human being, he's so caring and so amazing. He's like, you know, holding me accountable by like checking in with him and stuff like that. And he's an amazing person, because I did lie to him, you know, a few times. And be like, no, I'm not using, you know, You don't want to tell people you're using because then they're on your case about it, and you just want to
keep using. You know what I mean? You get clean or you die, pretty much.
So what happened is I called, and then my uncle called back and said, "Can you take me to the hospital?" Like my uncle said, "I'm always here for you." You know, he's dealt with a lot of people, like friends in his life that were addicts and stuff, and like gone to NA with them. He offered to go to NA meetings with me. So he said, "I'm gonna take you to the hospital, and then you're coming home with us for a few days because you can't be alone right now." So I said, like, obviously I prefer to be at home, but thinking of being at home, yeah, it would be a trigger right now, probably. Yes, Sarah, I'm very, very fortunate to have good friends and family. So what I did was, I admitted to him, I said, I still have a gram. He said, right now, while I'm on the phone, not a gram, an 8 ball. So,
I flushed an entire thing down the toilet. So, with him on the phone.
What happened was, I started getting, like, really bad chest pain. Like, and I have pulmonary embolism, so.
People blaming me for being a burden on the healthcare system? Blame my doctor.
Because I was told that anytime I have chest pain, they told me to go, okay? So, gotta add a bitchiness. And I went and talked to Pete about it. Yeah, he's gonna take care of the cats for a couple days. I don't know how long I'll be here, but anyway, I ended up needing to go to the ER because I was feeling like I was scared. Like I'm not a person who, I mean, I haven't used any kind of drugs in like years and years and years, and it was more like party thing. So I'm not like a habitual, like, you know what I mean. So for me, that's a lot of stuff, and I was panicking. I'm like, you know, not cut. Like it was like pure. Like it was like pure. It, like your whole face is numb, and that's why it's so addictive. Like the stuff I used to do at parties was crap. You know, this was like I've never had that. Went there. The nurse is so funny. The nurse was like giving me like a pep talk, you know, like get your life together and blah blah. And so they sent me right back to like to be hooked up to monitors and stuff, and they did an EKG or ECG or whatever it's called. I gotta get that off my leg. I wasn't there long. They just did some tests. Everything was normal. Last time I was at the hospital, and I was like 402. It was 17, and it's 8, and it's in the normal range for glucose random right now. Like it showed the range. It was like 6 to 10. So it was 8. So I was like, actually, everything was a lot better since the 70-pound weight loss, like vitals wise. Like my pulse was like 73, my blood pressure was good, was normal. Yeah, my sugar's down. But
I need to keep on being healthy about it. Like,
so the nurse was so nice, and the doctor, they were like, they know about my YouTube channel now too, because they asked me what I do. So what happened was, they gave me Tylenol, and I felt like probably like an hour and a half later, I think they like just wanted me to relax and try to like come down. So, oh yeah, so therapy. So, yeah, because otherwise transfer of addiction will just keep happening, you know? Or I'll go back to food or something if I don't get help coping with stuff, you know? Then tomorrow my mom's going to come up with my sister. My sister's very worried about me. And they're going to come up here. We're making homemade pizzas. And then I look like, I don't know, just keep busy with stuff like play with the dog, with his ball. He's so cute when he chases his ball. I'm not treating you guys like therapists. I'm just telling you sharing my story with you. I'm not asking you to, you know, I'm not asking you to give me life advice and stuff like that. I'm just asking you to listen. And recovery assessment. So like what they do is they call you, like tomorrow I have an appointment at 2, and they do an assessment. It's like a half an hour long. They're going to assess my addiction, my problem, and I'm going to be totally honest with them, obviously, because then I can get the appropriate help I need. They're going to determine, or it might have been like, should I say a half hour? I think it's like an hour and a half call. But it's like 2 phases or something. Anyway, they're going to determine what type of level, like what kind of help I need. So what turned into a couple lines when I was in the party mood ended up being a full-blown addiction in like just a couple months. So, but they definitely provide addictions counseling, and they have groups. Like I'm going to be able to attend these groups with other women. April Mojo, are you actually going to follow through this time? Put your health first up. Excuse me? Milking my members for attention? How about you go... Like, really? Like, how about you shut up and be hidden on my channel?
it blows my fucking mind that people actually think I I create problems in my life for attention. People are like sick.
Anyway, I have to get like all this STD testing and stuff. Like I still have to get all that done with my doctor. So, but I got the ball rolling. But my family's not stupid. They're like, because already I was like, I kind of wanted to go home tomorrow. I'm like, you're not going home tomorrow. So I need a couple days to just really get out of my system. I think it takes like a day, but and I don't care like how I lost the weight. I'm glad it's off, and I'm gonna just move on and keep it off from now on. You know, I'm not gonna like beat myself up and be like, people think it was just cocaine. It wasn't. It's not just cocaine. My routine back at home, well, I'm away from like the people I would party with. Like I don't hang out with who I would do it with. I don't have any way to get it. Like I deleted all and blocked all numbers. I don't know them by heart of who I was getting it from, which was really hard a little bit to do. Home can be triggering. That's why I'm not home right now. And honestly, I'm really tempted like to like get on a plane soon and go visit my aunt in Jamaica. Like fat and all, I don't care. Cuz like that would be a good environment for me right now, you know? The thing with me and Dom, so fucking toxic, and like deep down I knew it, like we're just really toxic for each other, and that's definitely done. A routine would help. Yeah, very. It would. Yeah, it would. I need to get busy with my channel. Like I've been promising so much stuff, but I haven't been well, you know. And nobody can force you to see a therapist or get help. Even if you're in the biggest throes of addiction, nobody can force you. Unfortunately. That's the unfortunate part. But no, they can't. I don't think they can 5150 you just for being an addict, right? If you're in your right mind, I don't think they can. Yeah, so all my health is, yeah, my chest pain went away, my headache went away, and I told the doctor, I'm like, okay, I want to go home because I felt really good. It was, yeah, I got a clean bill of health. I'm very fortunate and I'm very happy. I'm very happy about that. So, and I gave a pee sample and I didn't even need a nuns cap this time. I could reach myself. And I was in a bad mood, like leaving the hospital. And, hi, Shannon. Hi, Shannon. Excuse me, the farts are back. Everything's normal. I feel bad for people that just lonely, crazy. Yeah, that's true. It might sound mean, but yeah, it's accurate. My uncle and I are gonna look into NA meetings. We'll see, but I don't know. I just don't like those anonymous meetings. Like I went to the Overeaters Anonymous a couple times. Like when I was 402 pounds, everything was so bad. Everything was so bad. It's amazing just what like 50, like what 60, 70 pounds will do for your health. So even though, well, I still eat that way though. Like even without the drugs, yeah, that's what they said. It was probably from the cocaine. So for me, what kind of hurts is like having to cut off that toxic environment and Dom like just completely blocking and deleting and there's a theory going around that you were drinking shroom tea.
When? I mean, I don't have shrooms anymore. I did.
Yeah, I feel anxious right now. I notice when I feel this way, my pupils are larger. So it must like re-trigger like a feeling like my brain's like, you haven't had any in a while. She should most likely head home tomorrow because of the cats and whatnot. This pizza's gonna take care of them. Like, I know I have my cats, but at the same time, this is like my life on the line, you know? So I'm not thinking of relationships. Like, emotionally, I'm so drained from what I went through with Dom that I just. Your nose must be sore. It is. What's one nostril? I'm not gonna miss that. Every time I would do it, not long after, like for like a whole day at least, blowing my nose every few minutes. Well, you've seen, and like look like chunks of like brain. Oh, and like yellow. It's so nasty. I was really at first, like I was really in love with Dom. I think I was, and I was with him like all the time before, and then I still struggle with like not talking to him. I know, despite everything, and just I think that's what depresses me. Despite my feelings for him, I had to end it because I need to focus on myself and this new problem I have, and like I just can't get into this kind like a serious like whatever. It was just like stressing me out so bad, and I just like went from being all in with him to quickly like explaining like a blurb why I'm blocking him. I can't talk to him anymore, and to have a nice life. And boom, you know, blocked. And it's just like there's no, I don't know. It's hard. It's just really hard sometimes. Yeah, Pizza still wants to live with me, but what, Savage? It's not his looks that make him sexy.
It's his talent.
No, I don't like journaling. I don't like processing my feelings and thoughts. Just like ignoring them. It's just too much. Like, a big part of me wishes I never made any phone calls this morning and I was still in my room. Or still getting the D every day. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna try to sleep, I think, guys, because it's 1:40 and I don't want to like sleep all day, you know. I have that appointment and things to do, so I mean, I'll be okay. I don't have a choice. I don't have access to anything here. That's why it's oh, also, I only have access to like enough money. Like I have somebody managing like money, so I don't just keep buying. I'll try to go live tomorrow night.